The theme for today has already shown itself, and it is keep moving forward. Even if you stutter step, even if you feel like you made an awkward step, or you're stalling, or whatever it is, or you feel like you took a step backwards, just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. I host focus session calls as a part of a group called the Dharma Artist Collective. Incredible collective with incredible people. And we meet every single day to just focus and step out of the infinite internet casino and step into our Dharma. And I host a couple of those calls a week. And I started the call this morning a little bit jittery, a little bit out of balance. And I had this egoic response internally of like, oh, it sounds so awkward. Oh, I didn't open that container as clean as I wanted to. And immediately it's okay, keep moving forward. Close it out smooth, close it out clean. Don't worry about it. And I attuned to that. It wasn't just a thought. And I'm blessed that I have those thoughts because I didn't used to. And I tuned to that, and I feel great. I gotta face the music today on some things, and I can't take no for an answer. I don't have much else to say. Let's get it. I just wanted to record this feeling, this experience, this situation that I'm navigating. I feel like it could be helpful. Perspective that I'm navigating today that feels true is the ability to make a choice, trust it, and learn from it. You got to lean all the way in. Make a choice, trust it, learn from it. No matter what, if you stay open to it, you will learn from whatever decision you make. But if you make a decision and then kind of pull out, put your foot back in, pull it out, kind of put it in halfway in the door, it just muddies up the flow. It muddies up the decision. It makes it more difficult to learn from what you are experiencing because you're not leaning all the way in. I haven't been leaning in to a lot of big decisions I've felt great about. And I'm kind of stutter stepping, hesitant, and I just gotta lean in, and I gotta trust, and I gotta learn from the decisions. And the more I can learn from the decisions, the clearer my ability to trust my intuition will become. So that's what I'm doing right now. You know, it is a new moon. There's a lot of energy and emotions in my body that I'm feeling all at once. It's very mixed. And what I genuinely need to do right now is trust the decision that I'm making to go test my art on an incredible piece of technology that I'm blessed to have the privilege to be able to test it on, and not be so scared or tepid about being perfect. You know, there's this virus in my mind that thinks I have to be perfect all the time. And it's impossible. It's great to have that in the horizon to aim at, but to simultaneously grasp the understanding that I will never attain it. It is a horizontal desire, a horizontal dream, a horizontal vision that I'm aimed at, but I'll never reach it. There may be moments where I experience perfection, but I cannot be perfect all the time. That is impossible. So yeah, I'm just learning, learning how to have a healthy perspective on what is realistic. Have big dreams, have big goals, have big desires. Reach for the edge of the universe. But not obliterate my self-esteem, my security, my self-security, because I'm not perfect 100% of the time. It's wild. I had this inner general that's dancing around with my inner critic, that's dancing around with my inner asshole, And I need to break that threesome up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thought I'd pop in and share that. Much love. All right, I'm going to pop in, close this night out. Day 29. Ooh, that's interesting. Look at this. Clean, 84,200 miles. Clean close to a specific chapter. I feel like, yeah, this is an interesting new moon. I'm going to have a little yap sesh with you guys for a sec. I feel like, you know, it's hard to, as an artist, as a creative, put yourself out there and take leap of faith after leap of faith after leap of faith on pitching your ideas, pitching demos, pitching pitch decks, slinging applications, and just putting yourself out there over and over and over and over and over again, and still holding the belief that you will land something, that you will land that big thing, that you will change the game, that you will be able to support yourself with your creative desires, that you will be able to create your dream world, that you'll be able to live your dream life through your art, through your creativity. It's tough, and I know it will be worth it when I do. You just got to keep moving forward. You just can't stop moving. You can't stop. You cannot give up. You can't get complacent. You can't get comfortable. You know, be content, be grateful, and simultaneously hold that dream in the foreground. It's possible. You can do both. Have big aspirations while also holding the present moment, being, enjoying life in whatever ways you can. It's pure chaos out there right now. It's laughably terrifying how wild our planet is functioning right now. Laugh about it. Enjoy whatever you can. Hold those big aspirations. Stay in the present moment. It's so important. You know, if you don't have community, I heavily invite you, implore you to get yourself out there into communities of things that you're interested in. Whatever it is that you're interested in, try to find communities to join that have real human interaction. Our human history revolves around tribe. We have grown up in tribe. Our biological makeup, our psychological makeup is so heavily rooted in tribe dynamics, community dynamics. And if you put yourself in the right community, there are parts of you that will be activated that you cannot activate on your own. And it's, you know, in the right communities, you can lean on these people. They can keep you accountable. They can help you. And I have tried to do things on my own for so long, and I am just now starting to lean into the communities of people that are around me. And these communities I'm blessed to be a part of. I have one specifically for my music. I have one specifically for focusing. I have one specifically for meditation and breath work and sound baths. And, I have my friends that honestly I don't spend enough time with or spend enough time talking to at all, really. Honestly, I've pushed so many friends away by just not staying in touch with them. Not because I didn't want to, but because I'm so focused on trying to survive that, all it really could take is just a phone call and they'll come right back into the foreground. But, community is so important. It's so important. You don't got to be alone. You do not have to be doing this thing alone. And it's so much more fun when you get to share it with people. Whew. Today was so clunky in so many ways. Man, I stepped in shit on the way to create on this giant wall that I'm blessed to be able to call my canvas right now. And man, there were so many things that pointed me in the direction of not going there, but I also had a pull to go there. It was almost like all these signs were saying don't go, but the energetic pull was to go. And some beautiful things happened there, none of which were actually creating on the wall. Like, I actually didn't even use the wall tonight. Like, I didn't create on it at all. But I know that what happened was meant to happen. And I had 4 different conversations with 4 different people over the phone and in person, on the way to the tower, at the tower, on the way out of the tower, that were pretty clarifying and important and interesting. And yeah, sometimes we don't have to fight the current. Sometimes you don't have to fight the current. I'm still navigating that concept, though. Going with the flow is a nice experience when the flow is headed right in the direction that you're meant to be in and that you feel great about. But there's a lot of sheep on this planet. And there is definitely a societal flow that I am not flowing with. And there are a lot of things about our society that we need to fight the current on. So, maybe it depends on which river you get in. But I felt like I was fighting the current all day today, and I jumped into the flow right at the end. I said, all right, I'm going to let the flow take me. And I feel way better. I didn't make anything on the wall. I drove all the way downtown. I did an hour and a half of driving there and back, and didn't use it at all. Didn't test any of the new stuff, but I feel pretty good. I think I can confidently say I feel great, actually. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why I'm laughing. I'm just feeling the present moment, and I feel happy to be alive. I feel great about where I'm at, even though there's so many rational, logical things that could bury me into a mental hole. I feel good. I feel good. I feel like I'm trusting. That's what I feel. I'm just trusting everything's going to be great. It's all going to be great. Day 29 in the books. Much love. Talk soon. Trust. Keep moving forward. Do not stop moving. You have a vision. Do it. Trust it and learn. Learn from what you do. Learn from the choices you make. And don't forget, Be grateful that you're alive. Be grateful that you're here on this planet with free will to will your dreams into existence. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. You learn from them. That's how we play the game. The more courage you can embody to make decisions, follow through on them, and be open to learning from them, and learn from them, and integrate what you learned, the faster, more efficient of a route you will experience that will take you to your dream life. So don't be afraid. And don't let people steer you away from your dreams. A lot of people are afraid out there that never took the leap. Yeah. Grateful to be here. I'm grateful. All right, time to go eat some food, baby. Get some sleep. Start all over again. Much love. Day 29 in the books. See you soon, day 30. You know, there's this one last thing that I can't believe I didn't talk about it. And it's so crazy. So I did dream work this morning, and I had this really odd dream about being both a Jedi and a Padawan in a desert, barren wasteland. And the shot pulls out, and I'm seeing both of them, and they're separated by a large distance. The Padawan is near a gigantic sand dune that's towering over them, and this missile comes over the top of the dune, and it looks exactly like the missile from Super Mario 64 that like essentially moves up the mountain and tries to knock you off the mountain. I think that's how I remember it. And comes over the dune, and the Padawan knows that it can't run from this missile, so it surrenders. The missile lands. The Padawan drives its electric motorcycle bike up to the missile. It opens up, and there's a group that gets out, and it goes into the middle of the group. Shot cuts, opens to this whole group moving in a caravan through the canyon in the opposite direction of the mentor or Jedi. And the leader of this group is carefree, flowing in and out, weaving around the canyon, leading the group on the bike that the Padawan was riding. And it's hard for me to tell. I think I'm still the Padawan in the scene, but I'm riding something new, and I'm riding next to the caravan freely and having fun. And I'm riding off and on the path, and off the path is bumpy, and on the path is smooth. There's so many metaphors in this dream, and so much symbolism, and I don't want to dissect the whole thing here. The point is, the root of that dream taught me to trust in the decisions that I make. Make the decisions, trust them, and learn from them. I cannot be perfect. I will make mistakes, and I need to learn from them. Being a perfectionist has been such a big problem in my life. And today, there was no getting around the clunky, wacky, out of order, out of sync flow the whole day. There was no getting around it. And I wanted so bad to be perfect and dialed and just like perfect in my routine. And there was no getting around it. I just could not get into a flow. And it felt like I was fighting the current the whole time. And, made an impulsive decision to go to the tower to work on this piece, and stepped in shit on the way to the car, and, so many different things. You know, kept getting calls, you know, stalling me from getting up there, going in, having calls up there. There was a license that wasn't activated on the main wall, and I took forever to get a response to get activated. And then when I activated it, when I tried to activate it, the license wouldn't release from the other computer. It was like I never got to play on the wall. And it hit me. It actually hit me through a conversation that I had with someone at the front desk. It was like, don't fight the current, just flow with it. Trust, let God. And the pure crystallization was on video just before, you know, you saw this. But yeah, just entry into the day was prescient. The dream from last night was prescient of the day today. It was the perfect guide. That's why I was laughing so hard in the car. I don't know why I didn't talk about it, but it was the perfect lesson for today. And yeah, I just thought I'd share. The dream is prescient. It knew this day was going to be hard. And it knew the exact lesson to teach me, to have as a guide for the day. And it took me the entire day to figure that out. Is what it is. Glad I learned it. Day 29 in the books. See you soon.